heavens to Betsy, heavens to Murgatroyd. Goodness gracious, we're here. It's stream day. Welcome everyone. Mnis Kam, and welcome to what has surprisingly become the 2,000 subscriber special stream. Yeah, baby. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Thank you everyone for joining us. And my producer reminds me that I should say, if you enjoy this, please do like and subscribe or follow or whatever it is on whatever platform you're watching on. We are very happy to have you here. And I don't know. I think I just spoke about my producer. We all know who that is, right? It's Lucy. Lucy, do you want to unmute yourself and come say hi to everyone?
Nice calm, everyone.
Nice calm. Lucy. Lucy is here with us. We thought this was going to be a chilled out cartography stream. We're just going to, sit back, relax, sip some mint juleps, and do some mapping. But fate would have other plans for us.
Yes, I was poised in a state of cat-like readiness, as the GIF I posted on Discord implied. And we hit 2,000 subscribers.
Yeah. Oh, I have to give a lot of credit to Luke Ranieri over at Polymathy, who, if you didn't see on the weekend, I went over there and we had a nice chat about Old English and language learning and lax vowels and things like that. So do check that out if you get a chance. That'll be on the Polymathy Plus, channel, where all the live streams are hosted. And yeah, apparently the little bump we got from the cross-pollination got us over 2,000. So yes, this is the good stuff. All right. Yeah, we got some.
Colin, I'm seeing the chat that YouTube chat's not showing.
Oh.
Honestly, the one day I'm not modding.
Don't worry.
Is the day a technical issue happens.
Don't worry, because the YouTube chat all just speedily appeared. All at once. So don't worry about it. It looks like YouTube's being YouTube. But here we are. We're here together, the team. And thank you so much to Galactic Sand for helping us out with the modding while we're both we both have our attention on the task at hand. Much appreciated. We have to thank Quain's right. We have to thank Manice for blessing this endeavor. Manice Skam. And I don't know. Shall we launch into what we're about to do?
Go on then.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do today. We are going to be working on a writing system for Pequak. Yeah, a writing system for Pequak, but we're not just going to sit down and make like an alphabet for Pequak. We're going to try and evolve it historically from an earlier form of the language, so we can have a writing system that might work for a variety of Sakrat languages, and maybe it's even borrowed into other languages. But we're going to have a lot of, the good sort of historical evolutionary quirks, vestigial things, remnants of ways we used to write and all this kind of business. And to help us, we have Lucy here to do the art, our art department. Lucy,
to scribble on Photoshop.
Are you excited? That's my question for you right now.
Me or the chat?
Well, first you, then the chat.
Cat-like readiness. Cat-like readiness.
We'll count that as excited.
Bird-like.
Bird-like. More apt in this case, I think. Bird-like.
Yeah.
I have bird-like reflexes. I don't know if there's probably a reason that's not a phrase. But, okay. Shall we do a little YouTube intro and then get started?
Sure.
I'm so excited. I'm bouncing.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like YouTube is going to be serving us our chat intermittently today on the stream. Why is it the way it is? Manice only knows. All right. Well, let's say hello to YouTube.
Can you see it in the back end though?
No. It comes in big spurts on the back end as well. So I see it on the back end.
Wonderful.
It comes in all at once, and then suddenly it all shows up on the screen. So this looks like either a YouTube or a Streamlabs problem. But
great. We'll persevere. Sorry, Galactic Sans. One day it's not my job. Oh god. Okay, go on then, Colin.
Okay, let's say hello to YouTube. Nice, come YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Let's Make Cool Stuff in the World of the Beat-Iverse. I don't know. That's probably not the best name for the series, but we'll work it out in post. Today we are joined by the inevitable Lucy. Say hi, Lucy. Nice, come. So today we are celebrating 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. I can't believe it. Can you believe it, Lucy?
No, I stayed up very late last night just to watch it tick over because I clearly have nothing better to do. But no, I'm very excited. Yeah, the growth, it's great. And thanks, guys. Thank you so much, everyone.
The thanks are raining down upon all of you. I want to just make a little personal aside here. When we started this channel 11 months ago, and it's almost to the day, 11 months ago, I had no inclination that we would reach this point so quickly. And I credit the amazing community, both here on YouTube, here on Twitch, and in the Discord. By the way, I don't know if people know about the Discord, but there's a link down below. For the people who are supporting us on Patreon, a huge and hearty thanks go out to all of you. Your support is helping us stay in the game long enough so that we can get to these amazing milestones like 2,000. So thank you again. And if you are the kind of person who would like to join us there is also a link below. Okay, enough of that. Let's get down to business. What are we going to do, Lucy?
We are going to make a writing system for Pquak.
We're going to make a writing system for our language Pquak. And here's what I'm thinking. And I think we should really be guided by the chat here because I know we have some of the great minds behind the Pquak literary renaissance with us here today. I think we should start off by evolving this system as it would have worked in an earlier stage of the language. So maybe Proto-Socrat B. Maybe around that stage. And then we can evolve the system there, have it work really well for Proto-Socrat B, and then have it sort of get messed up by sound changes and maybe we don't actually update it, or we update it selectively or something like this. So we get these nice little historical quirks that a lot of writing systems have. I think that was like a what do you think style question, but I don't know. I talked for a long time and I think I lost the plot of it. So yeah, shall we get started?
It sounds like people agreed that it's a good idea, so we should go for it.
Yeah, all right. Let's scoot over and whoa, look at this. We have two screens here. We have one from Lucy and one from our Conlang with me Season 2 Socrat spreadsheet. So the basic idea that I'm thinking of here is that we will take an original logography. So we start out with graphemes with units in the writing system that represent whole morphemes, and then from that we evolve either an alphabetic system or a syllabary. So an alphabetic system will be much like the Roman alphabet in that each grapheme, which we can call a letter, represents either a consonant or a vowel. In a syllabary, each grapheme represents a CV sequence or perhaps a larger than CV sequence. I think for us we may cap it at CV to make things manageable. And so I think our first step is to decide what we want, what kind of physical constraints we want to subject this writing system to, because the writing system will have been invented or developed in a time and a place where there's certain technological, there are certain materials available with which to make a writing system. So that's our first decision. So if we are looking at the Proto-Socrat B as the rough vintage of this writing system, I think we need to think about where exactly in the world Proto-Sakrat B is spoken. And let me pull up a map. Excuse me for 1 second. I'm going to go over here while I open up Discord and get the map out.
I'm just reading the chat and I just laughed to myself at Pixel Music's Proto-Sakrat. Thank you for that.
That's amazing. So Michael/Motanis has made an amazing map here which shows the migration of the Sakrat speaking peoples. I think I just have to make sure I get the right one. Yes, okay. Apologies. There we go. Oops, that's the wrong. There we go. Haha, there we go. We can cut that a little bit out. All right, so here is where we have the, if I can put that up here. Sakrat B is going to have been spoken in this region here, which is a, if we go to the wiki, we can see the climate map, which is roughly a tropical rainforest and tropical savanna sort of biome in this region. The sea that separates these two continents. So given that we're looking at a hot climate, what can we write on? What indeed can we write on? And we're talking about a language spoken roughly between, let's say roughly 1500 years before the present. Although our timelines are not going to be identical to Earth timelines, if the present year is roughly 1700, so this is around 200. This would be equivalent to the year 200.
I guess like papyrus, if it's hot, right? That's dried animal skins. Is that right?
No, papyrus is a plant.
Oh, it's a plant. Oh, my bad. Parchment. That's what I was looking for.
Parchment. Yes, indeed. So,
although either could work, really.
So if we're looking at a plant-based substrate, then we're going to have to deal with the fact that it has a grain. And it's going to be a lot easier to go one way than another. It's not quite as bad as carving into wood, but still there's going to be a certain amount of detail that is impossible. Fine turns of the brush, perhaps. Say if we're doing brush on papyrus, fine turns of that brush might be hard to see.
So does this mean it would be easier to do things that are angular rather than curved?
I think, I've never actually tried to paint on papyrus, so I don't know.
No, neither have I. Has anyone tried? Chat? If chat loads.
Quinn, that vowel is not quite accurate. It's lower. It's like and it's nasalized. All right. Yeah, so we got strong lines going in the direction of the grain. So with that in mind, let's try and draw some of our, where is it? Our Proto-Sakrat B words. So let's start off with very concrete items, and let's go from there. So let's see what we have. So
there's coconut shells, Colin.
There's coconut shells as well. Ooh.
That's
how do you write on a coconut shell?
Well, I imagine you'd have to get rid of all the fluff.
Okay. And then
it would be
carve into it?
Carve?
All right, so let's start off this way. Let's start off carving into a coconut shell.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Can we emulate that?
Well, I can give it a go.
All right, so why don't we make our first thing that we draw a coconut?
We can.
Let's get
a Okay, I'm ready.
This is a really poor timing for YouTube's chat to be messing with us.
I know.
This is
It
such a
isn't it?
viewer participation intensive stream. Unfortunate.
Hopefully it'll be fine. Hopefully it'll be fine.
Yeah, if it doesn't sort itself out in a few minutes, we may take a little break and see if there's anything we can do to influence it.
Sure. Though I've got some sort of embossing thing that looks a bit carvy. What do you guys think?
That looks great.
There we go. Yeah, sharp carving. Okay. Yeah, so I imagine on a coconut shell doing anything curved would be really difficult. I don't know if you'd have like a hammer and chisel, or what do you think? Or just like a rock, just like carving into it, really.
That makes sense.
So it would be a bit, like this.
I'm gonna try to open up something in another chat so I can see the what's it called? The chat coming in. So I'm just gonna.
I've got chat on my phone, if that helps.
Oh, chat on the phone. Okay, let's see if I can do that. This is like advanced. This is advanced level.
You can do it, Colin.
Advanced
Believe
level
in the technology.
tech. Is that in like the studio app or is that in the YouTube? Lucy, where is that?
Just normal YouTube.
Normal
Get
YouTube?
the link. Colin, I am your tech support. Don't panic. Don't panic.
Who's panicking? I'm having a great time.
You often panic. Don't be silly.
I've never panicked.
I'll send you the link.
No, we have the link here.
Okay.
Event details. Go to the link. Look at this. This is great. We're having a good time.
Yes, everything is fine.
It's playing ads now. All right. We're good. I don't need to send money internationally right now. That's fine. Okay, here we go.
Maybe late.
Oh dear. Now it's very meta because I can hear myself. Okay. There, I see the chat. Look at this. Maybe this is an innovation we can use in the future.
Yes, maybe.
We need to do a supercut of me struggling with technology.
Yeah, I think I should really make it a short, to be honest, because there's a lot of footage. It could be a series.
Okay. Look at this. I see the chat down here. I see the Twitch chat over here. What more could you ask for? All right. So where were we? We'll probably have to cut all that out, Lucy. But we are drawing on a coconut, and we're drawing a coconut on a coconut.
Yes, coconut on a coconut. So I'm thinking if I were chiseling into a coconut, I'd probably be drawing it kind of bit by bit. Do you see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So perhaps to make it simple, so imagine I'm chiseling away, but we wouldn't be trying to get a perfect circle. What do you guys think?
That's cool. It's like that symbol that people always put on merchandise that they're trying to associate with Zen, you know that one?
Yeah. The true Zen coconut.
And do we want to put like those little... Okay, so are there holes in a coconut? Like the little... Or is that a bowling ball? There you go.
Is that an orange?
Colin reveals that he's never actually seen a coconut before. Okay, so why don't we try 3 different versions of coconut, and then we can see which variant the chat likes the best.
Sure. Okay. I mean, you know the way we see it in the, I guess if you get one in the supermarket or something, they're all like cut nicely.
Mm-hmm.
But they come from a tree, I assume. So perhaps there's some sort of branch. Perhaps. What do you guys think?
This is like the two most northern hemisphere people. Northern from the north end of the north end.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
it's pathetic. Okay, so
The inside would probably work better.
yeah, I was just about to say that. Thanks to several people in the chat.
Okay, well, we're drawing. I mean, I could just.
Ooh, spiffy.
And then. Hold up. Hold on. What do you guys think?
Galactic Sand says that it's a Looney Tunes thing. I'm assuming the little dots in the coconut. That's amazing. Lucy, what if we had a version that was more angular because, say, it's being made with a chisel and the person doesn't want to take all day to do it?
Perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Or even.
And
it reminds me of the like the I quite like that actually. It reminds me of the kanji for mouth. When you do, excuse for everyone who actually writes in Chinese characters or kanji, I apologize, but you know what I mean. Like that's mouth, but it's like a square squiggle thing.
Mm-hmm. What if we had a
like
vertical grain? How would we adapt them for a vertical grain?
It will be hard to do anything horizontally.
Yeah, you'd probably want to make your horizontal strokes short.
Yeah, I really like the last one I just did, I think, visually. So it'd probably...
Quinn says it's rude of you to call it a square squiggle thing.
I'm sorry. It's beautiful. It's my favorite square squiggle, okay? Does that appease you, Quinn?
So essentially, as Galactic Sand mentions in the chat, verticals and diagonals.
And diagonals.
So essentially runes.
Gotcha. So it would... kind of... Well, that one sort of applies as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, so why don't we take that last one that you made as the...
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this one. I prefer...
as our prototype
like
for the coconut.
Yeah, I like it.
The coconut grapheme. And for those who are... well, I guess everyone's watching this, so for those who are just listening to this, who's just listening to this? Maybe if you're off making dinner. Dud is the word for coconut in Proto-Socrat B.
I think visually, it looks like what it sounds like to me.
Dud.
I don't know if anyone agrees, but I get that vibe.
So, okay, let's put that. Let's take that and put it off to the side. And can we write DUD beside it?
We can. Should I get rid of the others?
Yeah, let's get rid of the others for now because we're gonna take. I think what we'll do is we'll make like 5 or 6 of these and then see what the overall look comes out to. So
is it just DUD or DOO?
No, DUD.
DUD?
Mm-hmm.
Dude. Cute.
All right. Now, next, let's do flower.
Lovely. Okay. So what kind of flowers do they have? That's the question.
That is the question.
Because I could very well, if I'm drawing a flower, whatever, that's the traditional flower of my people. No. But what kind of flowers would they have there? It would make more sense.
Galactic Sand says hibiscus.
I don't know what that looks like. I do not.
Let's find out. Let's find out.
Show me, Colin. Show me the way.
All right. So, hibiscus. Now, how do I show this to you, Lucy? That's a hibiscus.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, can you see? Oh, you can see the stream?
I can. Yeah, I'm looking at YouTube. I thought ahead.
Interesting.
So it's a situation.
Mm-hmm. So how do you write
Kind
that
of.
on the inside of a dude?
On the inside of a dude. Well, I like the long bit. So let's make it more angular. So we definitely want that. Perhaps something like that.
That looks like something from the Jetsons.
It does.
What if what if you make a
Go
big
on then.
X for the outside of the petals, and then a vertical line that goes up with two angular. Do you know what I mean?
You talk about. Do you mean that?
No, but that's cool. I meant that a big X at the bottom and then a vertical line going up from the middle of that X, and then off of that vertical line, two little angular, like you have. It's very similar to what you have, actually.
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on.
Well, it's okay. We are about half an hour into the stream. Quarter of the way down, 3/4 to go.
Yeah, I'm not. Hang on. Let's rethink this.
Do you want another picture of a hibiscus?
Yeah. Maybe we need a different. To send a message, they toss the coconut with the writing in it at someone else. I love that. Yeah, it could be side on, perhaps. I'm trying not to imagine like kanji stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though someone correct me if I'm wrong, isn't that flower like the radical?
Officially,
Maybe.
we're not allowed to say.
Okay.
Legally, we're not allowed to say, but
Okay. So I've sort of nicked it anyway, so they had the same idea. So a lot of them it's like front on, but I do like the side on. So maybe it's more like a I don't know. Or something, or what do you guys think?
Pixel Music says, why not try a bellflower? A
Bellflower. Maybe I'm getting too fixated on this middle situation.
Look at this, Lucy. Oh, no.
Ooh.
No.
Those are pretty. It's really difficult to make it super minimal. The triangle one. Oh, you like the triangle one? The last one I drew?
Yeah, why don't we run with that, and let's just make that big horizontal a little less horizontal, or a little less big. Yeah.
Something like that?
That's nice.
Yeah?
That's really nice.
Yeah? What do you guys think?
How about that, chat?
Okay.
Oh, we're getting a lot of love. We're getting a lot of love.
Okay. Right. It's staying. It's staying. It does have a kanji vibe. No one say anything.
All right. So that's Lupit in Proto-Socrat and Luapit in Proto-Socrat B.
How do I spell that?
Just you can do Lupit. Because at this point, it's close enough. We still have all the information carried on that syllable. It's just not lu anymore. It's lua, but
Lovely.
lua. All right.
Just accept it. Either we get kanji or hieroglyphics.
Eh,
Fair.
okay, so we have Dud, Lupit. Let's do something else. Let's get we could do Nakri, which is a river, a navigable river or a path.
So, have we done any famous rivers yet in our world?
We haven't done a ton on rivers.
Interesting. I remember we drew some on the map.
We drew some on the map, but we haven't talked a lot about rivers.
Mm.
Okay, we're getting a lot of requests in for boat/house. So we are.
That was the same thing, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was
So
the same word.
let's just quickly do river/path, Nakri, and then we'll go on to house/boat.
Okay.
So the big thing about a Nakri is that it's navigable. So it's a word that's used for a path or a river that you can sail in.
Okay. So what comes to mind is something that sort of sections off, like splits or something. Or maybe.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think?
Maybe could you give us like 3 variations of that?
Sure. So we don't want anything curved. We're going for not curved.
From ship, a bit more vertical, maybe.
A bit more vertical. Or at that, or
Ooh.
What do you guys think?
I really like that. That last one you did. There's just something kind of, it's dynamic, but at the same time it's balanced.
Okay.
Yep. I think that's our Nakri.
Okay. Let's go. Goodbye, the others. Oh, did I just... There we go. How do you spell?
Nakri. Yeah, we'll just do Proto-Socratic forms because they're easier to write.
Sure.
Great. Okay, now our next one is mot, which means ship, boat, or house. It's a very broad word.
Because the sea people.
Exactly.
So, do their ships have sails?
Oh, Biriverse anthropologists. Do their ships have sails, or should we use
these rows?
Should we use the house as the basic form? Because if we remember where they come from a coastal area on the mountainside.
So would it be windy? No sails. Some say yes, some say no. The thing with a sail, if it means house or boat, then a roof could also be they could look like the same, they could represent the same thing, a roof or a sail.
Mm-hmm. Especially if they have those kinds of houses that go out into the sea, those stilt houses. I don't know. I don't know if that's appropriate for where they're from.
Let's say some people are saying rowboat, but I wonder if it's easier to that looks like a perspective of like a tennis goal post.
Mm-hmm. And just to answer a question from the chat, we're writing the names in Proto-Sakrat because it's easier. It's easier to spell. I don't have to make Lucy do schwas and things like that.
Yeah, please don't make me do schwas. Okay, let's see. Yeah, volleyball court, it does.
Oh,
Rowboat would be the most basic.
this is really cool. Jack Wren just suggested something like, I don't know if you can see, like an up chevron for the roof,
Mm-hmm.
a down chevron that's more flat for the bottom, and a vertical line in the middle for a person.
That's a bit like a little tent.
Mm.
Maybe double line.
Yeah.
This is turning a bit kanji. Like, tell me if it's too kanji.
I don't mind that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe one thing we can do to make it less kanji, I don't know if this makes it less or more kanji-like, is to introduce like mandatory asymmetry. Actually, I think that makes it more kanji-like, doesn't it?
It might do, actually. What do you guys think? You just created ke. I think I did. What do we think? Do we like the asymmetrical? Symmetrical one Ship likes.
Okay, so then let's say mandatory symmetry to get rid of the conjugification.
Sure, though the others don't have symmetry.
It's not mandatory symmetry that everything has to be symmetrical, but if you're kind of close, you have to do it.
Okay. I do enjoy the last one I drew, just with that extra blob on top.
It just really does look kind of like a Chinese character.
Did I do the first one then?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So
this guy.
That's the one.
This guy's coming with us. Okay. Goodbye, rest. Okay. And that is ship or house?
Right, so mot, M-O-T.
M-O-T.
All right.
Lovely.
Let's do another one. Let's see what else we have. Let's do a different initial letter. So essentially, the way I'm envisioning this going is that we use the principle of acrophony to make this into an alphabet, or we use the principle of take the first consonant vowel sequence and turn it into a syllabary. Right. So.
Well, you know I like syllables.
Bawur.
No bias.
Bawur. Ray, dart, arrow. So some sort of a projectile.
Ooh. Ray. Ray is in sun ray.
No, I mean, Bawur is the name of the word, and ray, dart, or arrow is the meaning.
Interesting.
Did I miss it? Because the word re is also the word for sun in this language. That's why I wanted to be sure.
Okay.
We should also do that one too.
Interesting. So, has anyone thought about what their weaponry looks like at all, if that's the case?
I think fundamentally you're always going to want to have a pointy end.
Yeah.
And then what you want to do is direct that pointy end into the enemy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a military tactician, but that's my general understanding of the of the situation.
Yeah, I mean, so we could. So, who's fighting with who? If there is any fighting?
Well, I'd imagine everyone's fighting with everyone at some point. or another.
Okay, so if they're by the ocean, are they fighting? Are they fighting with the people in the mountains?
Well,
If so, does the arrow point upwards?
ooh, point that up arrow upwards.
Okay, so
Isn't that one of the zodiac symbols?
you know what it could be. Who even knows? That's cute. What do you guys think?
It looks a bit similar to Mo.
It does. I do like the triangle though.
Mm-hmm. I like the triangle vibe of this script in general.
Excellent. Okay. The sidewaysness. Yes, I enjoy the sidewaysness too. Maybe something like that. Perhaps. It's got action lines.
Looks like a broken arrow.
A little bit, yeah.
That's a good song.
I'm copying something that Pixel Music just drew, but not in ASCII.
Oh, fantastic.
Look, momentum, maybe? That's kind of fun. Hang on.
Salve telaretus. Some new friends from the from Luke's channel. Welcome. Welcome
That
aboard.
was Latin, wasn't it?
That was.
Salvete, everyone. Salvete. All I know in Latin is like canis est in horto. Yep, that's it. Cool. Sorry.
Oh, it's a great place to be.
Yeah, love a horto.
Translation for the chat: the dog is in the garden.
Yeah. Oh, Marta est in tablino. Do you love my horrific anglicized pronunciation? Sorry. There's
a proud tradition of using your native phonology to pronounce Latin. People did it all over Europe for hundreds of years. All right.
Yeah, at school it was very anglicized, quite funny.
I've even heard some historically informed Christmas carols in which they say things like "Venite adoremus," which
oh really?
Yes, and such is life. All right, so where are we with this? Daniela, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Right, so my preference is the top one because I like action lines because I'm an animator. That's my reasoning. What does the chat think? Either the last two would be great, as in the bottom two. Yeah, there was also that last one, but I wonder if it looks more leafy. Top one looks thrown. Yeah, I like the top one. Should we go for the top one?
All right, let's go for the top one.
Okay. By the rest.
And we'll subject these to a second round of revisions. But
yeah, we can always go through. What's the word for this?
This is bawur, B-A-W-U-R.
Apologies for my handwriting. It's unreadable, as always.
All right, let's continue.
Did you say B-A-W-U-R?
Yes, please.
Okay. There we go.
All right. Then we have...
Oh, perhaps the glyph for spear is the same but without the action lines.
Yeah, I like that.
Is there a word for spear?
No. So
okay.
we'll have to come up with one. Okay, let's get one.
Keep it in mind.
Keep it in mind. All right, let's do one with G. We don't have a ton of words with G, actually.
Oh, really?
No, we don't. We have ga, which is a word for Lord. Maybe we could let's use a maybe a certain kind of headdress, like some sort of some sort of headgear, some sort of a crown-like thing for the word for Lord.
Interesting. Okay. So, if that's the case,
Uh-oh. I'm going to stop you there because we just got a lot of messages on Slack to do girak instead. Win, victory, conquer.
Oh, that's fun.
But it's hard because how do we show that?
Well, I was going to say the headdress, because it's a bird environment, the headdress naturally would be full of feathers. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. So victory, feathers for victory also. Yeah.
Or we could show like a person, an enemy with a spear or something like that in them.
Well, I wonder if that's a bit violence orientated.
It's literally the word for conquer. I mean.
Fair. To have won is to have taken the headdress from whom you've defeated. So it works. I mean, feathers. We'll just.
Okay, Galactic Sand has a great idea. Do a combined one with a headdress and a spear.
Okay. Interesting.
Echoed Word says chicken feathers.
Chicken feathers. What does a chicken feather look like? It's very triangular, this writing system.
I like it.
Yeah, me too. I like triangles. Let's see.
What about the feather pointing up and a spear pointing down? So you have this kind of one thing with all these up lines and another thing with down lines beside it. Lucy, your talent is getting compliments in the chat.
Oh. Shucks. That looks like a fishbone.
Yes, it does.
It does. That's a thought, because I feel like fish is going to be quite important. So.
Oh, that looks very much like a feather.
That's quite feathery, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And then can you put a fish? Why did I say fish? Sorry. Could you put a spear beside it, like pointing down?
Ooh.
I kind of like this.
Yeah, I like that. I like that too.
Could we put the spear on the other side? I don't know why. I just see it on the other side. It's just my vision, my creative vision.
Okay. Okay.
Queen just wrote, "Can you put a fish?" Look at that. I like that. Girak.
Yeah. Let me just redraw it with E. So what have I done here? I did a kind of a dud. And oops, that's a bit harsh. And a whoop. And a bit of these guys. Does it look better that way?
What's the difference?
I think. The curve of the spear.
I don't think we can curve that easily.
Well, true, but I prefer that. You see what I mean? There's still an intent, it's that versus that. Do you know what I mean?
May it live, may it love, it has my blessing.
Okay, what do you guys think? I like it straight. Of course you like it the other way, Queen, whatever I've done. Thank you. Okay. I like that one down there for fish, though. Isn't it cute?
Mm-hmm.
Very
Let's
fishy.
use that for fish because we need a word for fish.
Alrighty. Saving the fishy. Oh, I wonder. Do you think I should? Oh no. Maybe we should flip it
Mm-hmm.
because there's a lot that side. So maybe it emphasizes that it's a fish.
Yeah. So that's kes. Kes. Kes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. These are cute. I like this. A bit smaller. Okay, so fish is yes,
Mm-hmm.
and then victory.
Is girak. Girak.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do one more and then we'll put in a break.
Perfect.
All right. So we need something for H. So we have Hanong, meaning young, Hirung, meaning old. Hard perhaps to draw. Humat, meaning cut.
Reminder that you don't have to strive for simplicity. I see. Oh, well, though, if you're drawing on the inside of a coconut. What are your thoughts, Colin?
I'm absolutely fine with having simplicity abandoned at the outset, but then I think we're eventually going to have to move in the direction of simplicity. Shall we do? What do you think about cut? Can we do cut?
Cut, as in that's the
Humat.
word.
Humat is the word meaning cut. So we don't have that many words starting with H's. So humat seems like all we have. Oh, we could do blow, which is hoo in protocol. Hoo.
I enjoy the sound of that. It sounds like an owl.
Well, it could be a tree bent over or something, or a plant that's angled.
Or it could be a gust of wind.
But how do you draw a gust of wind?
We'll find a way.
In my opinion, a gust of wind is basically something that you hypothesize exists when you see trees and the like going, off to the side. Maj says 3 horizontal lines might work for a gust of wind. Because we've already established this I don't know what you want to call it, but this idea of action lines being used in the script with baur. So maybe
The wind. What do you guys think? I'm running a room. Oh no.
I really like the idea of a bent palm tree.
Bent palm tree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the chat's with me. The chat's with me.
Oh, are they now? Okay.
Well,
okay.
At least one person, so I can claim that it's the will of the people.
Oh, that's terrible.
Or maybe you could just do 3 bent lines that represent palm trees. I like maybe it's sort of combining the 3 lines and the palm trees idea.
Queen's typing kanji, which is throwing me off. Please don't do that. Yeah, let's not do that. Okay. The palm tree. Wind always blows left. Hmm. The diagonal lines with a line through their top to signify the canopy. You mean like this? No, that looks a bit. Hmm. 111 but angled. I mean, that does work.
Mm-hmm. Actually, kind of like that.
Yeah. So it is simple.
And that way we'll have a diversity of shapes for the script.
Yeah. I like simple though. I know we can go complicated if we need it, but
Yeah, let's
I
do
do
the 3
enjoy.
diagonal lines, and then we'll put in a cut so that people can have a break, including you.
Oh, including me. Thank you. Okay, so this one, what's the word?
Oh, the word is hoo.
Ooh. HU or?
HU.
Oh, Marina, I am using Photoshop. Colin's just zoomed right in, so you can't see any of the UI. I like that. That's cute.
Very nice. All right. Well, I think we've got a good start. We've got 8 graphemes here. We've got a decent amount of coverage in the phonology, and we will come back and we will do more. But until then, let's go over to the full screen and wish our friends at YouTube a happy day. And thank you all so much for making this possible, this 2,000 subscriber special. It's really all because of you that this happened. So thank you very much. Lucy, anything to say to the people of YouTube?
Thanks for watching, YouTube. Come back soon.
Come back soon. We will see you next time. Oh, I'm supposed to say like and subscribe, right? That's the other thing.
Yeah, please do that. Thanks.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Okay, chat. We're going to take a few minutes to stretch and hydrate, and we will return and we will continue. All right. And be right.
Yeah.
All right. I always dance to that that tune. It's just it's an epic. All right. So here we are, and we are about to scoot back into our project today, which is to work on the Quack writing system and to derive it on historical principles. And we are joined here again today by Lucy. So if you're just joining us, Lucy's our intrepid producer and usual moderator, and in general factotum of everything that goes on in this stream. So say hi to Lucy, everyone, and Lucy, say hi to everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Most excellent. All right. So given that time is of the essence, why don't we jump back in? I'll say hello to YouTube again, and we will get back to our work. All right. YouTube, welcome. We are in the midst of working on a writing system for Quack. We're deriving it from an earlier form of the language, so we can introduce all sorts of little historical fun tidbits and be more naturalistic about the ways that scripts developed. So this is our plan. We are joined here today by Lucy, who is going to be the artistic what we say, visionary? Do we use the word visionary here?
If you really want to.
All right, we got a visionary on standby, so let's not waste the opportunity. Let's go over to the special fancy seeing Lucy's monitor version of the side webcam, and let's continue. So this is what we have so far. We have pictograms for eight different words in Proto-Socrate. And we need to come up with a way of doing every consonant in Proto-Socrate at least. So we have about 7 more to go. So why don't we, Lucy, is it possible to extend our drawing surface here a bit so we can do 7 more?
Yes, I was going to do that. Haha. There we go. My computer is holding up fine. Go, Mackie, go.
And today we're blessed with a bug. It seems that the YouTube chat comes in fits and starts. So we apologize for that. That seems to be out of our hands. I can see the YouTube chat on my phone, so I figured that out. That's just the smarts right there that did that. But it's going to look a little strange on the screen here and in the recording. So apologies for that. But if you want to be able to get your stuff in more in real time, we're also streaming on Twitch, so you can do that. All right. So where were we, Lucy? What do we need to do? We need to do some more consonants.
So yes. So although I did see something about for hoo-hoo, I love that word, it's so cute. To be more like 7s and not 1s, or should we leave it? What do you guys think? Because I feel like actually if I draw, ooh, I mean,
I'm just gonna point out while this is going on that Marina Joseph correctly called me on my perfidy. I did claim to be a tech smarts maven, but in fact I am a dunce when it comes to using all these interfaces, and I learned everything I know from Lucy.
You do your best.
We persevere, don't we?
What about 1721s? No, that's a bit political for me. What do you think? Should we stick with what it is? I kind of enjoy. I think as it is, it's simple. 117. It doesn't have the same flow, you know.
What if it were? What if only the leftmost one had a tail going off to the left?
Then it looks like 7-Eleven.
Like the store?
Like the store. Okay, let's do that.
I kind of like that.
Or that?
Either of those is nice.
What do you guys think? Two lines giving a salute. Getting a bit vertical.
All right.
What do you think, Colin? Which should we go for?
The small 7.
Small 7, the last one I did. Okay.
All right, so that's our hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo.
Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo. I might keep the old hoo-hoo in case we need it.
Yeah, it's quite pretty.
But yeah, it is nice, yeah.
All right, so what else do we need to do? We need a P.
A P.
And there's an obvious choice for P, which is pukak.
Pukak.
The root that gives us pukak, the name of the language. So this is a bird, specifically a fowl type of bird. So prototypically a chicken, I think would be the best thing to represent here.
Let's see. Do we want rooster? You know?
Please cock-a-doodle-doo.
Like what? Because we can, you know, a little plume.
And friends, you should see when I try and draw a chicken. When I'm teaching, I often am teaching little stories about animals and this kind of thing. As those of you who saw the live stream on the weekend with Luke Ranieri over on Polymathy, as you will know, I like teaching using these stories about animals. They are fun, and as a result, I often have to draw a wide variety of animals. And I'm there with a tiny little tablet. Well, those longtime viewers of this channel will know that I sometimes struggle to make the most accurate representations of objects from the natural world on that little tablet, and therefore much fun is had by everyone involved. And let's just say this frequent confusion. Like, Colin, is that meant to be an eagle? Because that looks like a chicken, and vice versa.
Draw the chickeniest chicken you can. Okay. Plume and beak. Chubbier.
I'm just kind of looking at this point. I'm very interested. Ooh, I like that.
With feet. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's difficult to keep it in the style because it's more complicated.
Taking notes.
So maybe.
Well, I think that hourglass shape is crucial.
There's a little plume.
So what if it was just hourglass, plume, and beak?
Well, because we have a feather. I'm getting crazy here. I also like triangle head. Triangle.
Yeah, I say we simplify. We just try. Why don't you try that hourglass alone? Ooh, okay.
Enjoy that face.
That's a nice face.
It is a nice face.
I mean, what if we just use the face?
We could do. I mean, let me try it with a Face is good. Yeah, I like that last face a lot.
I like the idea of
So,
just using the face, frankly.
do you think so? Um, let me see if I can get a, you know. Oh. I'm getting crazy here. Ship wants the chunky belly. Okay. Chunky belly. Chunky belly. Okay. This one's a difficult one, actually. Let's see. So, I also. Oops. Maybe.
Yeah, I really like this. Ship has suggested the body from the hourglass one, the top right, with the new head,
With the new head.
with the just solo head on it.
Okay.
We are also going to need to make one for Titip, which is the songbird, so we can use some of these ideas in there as well.
maybe that skinnier one would be better for a songbird. Like it adapted a bit, but so I like this triangle head. I like that.
Oh, I love that.
Kind of works. This down line doesn't look right to me, but I think this works. And then
This is just great. I'm just sitting here, well, standing, I guess, technically.
Are you enjoying doing nothing, Colin?
I really am, because usually I'm sort of bouncing around and saying, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. And here I just get to say, yeah, it's interesting. I get to have more of the viewer's experience.
Oh, good. That looks like a horse. That looks like a horse.
No.
Which do we have horses?
Ship, do we have horses?
Yeah,
no,
ship,
I like that.
ship.
That looks good.
It looks like a horse to me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that body works with the face.
Well, I don't know. I think that you could get away with just the face.
Just the face. Yeah, I mean, oops. Do the first one. Maybe I can adapt that first one to make the face look a bit more similar.
And do remember that we have 6 more of these to do in the next 45 minutes.
Oh dear. Oh god. Make me speed up, guys.
Sam, yes, chickens. That's exactly what's going on. We are making a writing system for the language Pquak, and I suppose it is appropriate, as Emily Autumn points out, that we should be spending so much time on this grapheme, which is the way of writing the word Pquak, or at least it's going to be the first letter. Or
if we're going to spend time on anything,
it's got to be this. It's got to be right.
Exactly.
I'm just thinking of all those Arrested Development chickens, all that.
What do you guys think of this? And then little legs.
Chickens aren't really known for their wings, are they? Outside of
they flap.
A delicious buffalo context.
Yeah, but their wings.
But they're quite small, aren't they?
There can be. What do you guys think of this last one?
I'd remove the wing.
You've removed the wing.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that's very chicken essential.
Do we like, what legs do we like?
I don't even think we need legs that much.
Should we? Okay. If we're going without legs, then maybe we should go. Let's see. What was the head feel like? So.
Half of the chat is linguistics and the other half is chonk. And for once, I'm not sure which half I'm in.
Because we have some diamond shapes going on, which are kind of interesting.
Sparsh, welcome. Glad you could join us.
What do you guys think?
We're making a writing system. I think that's great. I think it's fantastic. I think it's amazing. I think it's marvelous. Yeah, you got it.
What do you guys think?
I think that nice big sweeping line at the bottom. And that's pukak.
Like this?
Yep.
Yeah?
You nailed it, Lucy.
Okay.
But don't get rid of the other stuff because there's a lot of good material up there.
Yeah. I quite like this skinny one. On the left here. I don't know if this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Okay. Sorry, let's move on. To be fair, this one was tricky. Okay, what's next, Colin?
What's next? Well, good question. I was so focused on pukak that I lost all sense of time and propriety, frankly. All right, let's see what we have. We have PB. If you could scroll up a little bit so I could see what else we have. Thank you. We have PBM. We have... we don't have T, do we? We have D, but we don't have T. So we need T-teep. We need the songbird style bird.
Okay. Oh, that's drawn even worse. I'm just going to eat the other one. I'll redraw him later. Quack. So, is it Pukak or?
Just let's write it as Pukak, P-U-K-A-K, which the bird's so nice we named it twice in the document. And
and then we've got what's next?
T-teep, T-I-T-I-P, T-teep.
Cool. So I like this. I wouldn't mind working on this.
I really like that too.
Yeah. Oops. Okay. I might redraw it slightly because it's a bit messy. I prefer it to Pequak actually, but I might work on Pequak a little bit later perhaps. So we've got a little triangle. Got a little dude.
I love his little legs. It's like one of those, you know, those executive desk toy birds?
Yes.
Chat, you know the ones I'm talking about, right?
I really like this head as well.
Let's scroll down so I can show the word. Titip.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
more or less. Okay, I like that.
That's very cool. TDN. Okay, so we've done that. What other consonants do we need to cover?
What's the name of this word, Colin?
Titip, titip. I just like saying that. Titip, titip.
It's very cute. T-I?
T-I-T-I-P. Ah, yes, we need re, sun.
Sun. Okay. Let's see. Sun, 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 sun.
And then we're going to be doing citra for S. Citra being phoenix, by the way.
Ooh.
Because this is a very bird-centric language.
Sun?
Definitely a diamond. I wonder if those lines would match up or would connect. So it's like a sun with an X in it, a diamond with an X in it.
What do you guys think? I think it looks too piratey. I prefer the first one. The non-connected, I think.
What if two of them didn't go inside, but two of them did?
Okay, okay. Like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I kind of like maybe that.
Oh, that's nice.
Should we do that?
Yeah, I like that. Let's do that.
Okay. Okay, and the name of the sound
Re.
is?
Re. R-E.
Can I do R-E?
Very pretty.
What else is there? How many we got?
Echoed word says it looks like a
Oh.
crosshair. It does. All right, so we need to do S, right? Could you scroll up so I can see what we've done?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need to do S.
What's the word?
Citra. Phoenix.
Ooh.
So we call it a
Okay.
phoenix. It's some kind of a mythical bird. But,
Okay.
you know, something kind of mighty and worthy of a great hero like Duan Tarun. And maybe, oh, I forget. What's our mythology? Is the phoenix associated with the sun? What if we gave him the head of a sun?
Ooh, that's cool. I like that.
And then those M-shaped wing things?
Yes, I am running out of space. Oh my god.
A sun with wings, says Galactic Sand.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually kind of cool.
Wings. Yeah, it looks quite intimidating, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's so cool.
Something like that.
That's actually quite cool.
Yeah, I might try and condense it a bit.
What if the wings came out of the sides of the sun?
I think it would take away from the shape of it. So
Sparse, yes. We're planning on doing some kind of historical spelling. So our first step is to create pictograms, and then we're going to turn it into, I don't know if we said an alphabet or a syllabary, or if the chat has any feelings about that. I'm somewhat inclined towards a syllabary because actually like the Sakrat languages are pretty easy to do that way, given their historical syllable structure. But I could definitely see Quack being spelled as if it's still an earlier form of Sokrat.
Well, I enjoy that. Oh, I like this.
Oh, that's
I like this
cool.
guy.
Citra. Ooh, that's really cool.
Citra?
With an H at the end. Sorry.
Oops.
Right. Okay. So let's take a look. What do we have? Have we covered PB? We've covered PB, TD, KG, M, N. But we've not covered our friend the velar nasal. And we have another kind of fish which we can use. Ngutam.
Oh.
We don't know. Actually, I don't think we've actually talked much. I can say actually again in that sentence if I want. We can use ngutam for a different kind of fish. So we have kes, and then we have ngutam, which is, I don't know, maybe a big fish, maybe a mythological fish. Who knows? We haven't said yet.
You care about birds and fish.
We love birds and we love fish.
Mm-hmm. We do love birds and fish. Okay. Like a tuna or a shark. So
Galactic Sand says ngutam is more like a tuna or a shark. Oh, you just said that. Ha. Looks like there's a delay in the chat in my brain.
In your brain. Hmm.
And then Ship says kes are big fish and ngutam are small in Quack.
Chunkfish. Anglerfish. Ooh. No, that's a deep sea fish. We're lagoony.
Just add fish.
I could just do many fish, but so that guess is fish, right? So do something. River fish and then ocean fish. Is there a word for ocean?
There is. Let's bring it up. Oh,
What's
sorry,
the
sea,
word?
I think.
Because
Which is kusli.
we could do some sort of we could emphasize that the fish is an ocean fish.
Mm-hmm.
So what would we do for ocean?
That I do not know. But I think rather than deriving ocean fish from fish, that implies that they see kes and ngutam. They see ngutam as a kind of kes, but I think that they consider them two base different categories. Just like we consider birds and fish to be different categories.
Interesting. Okay. Triangular tail.
Yeah, Maj says
so
a diamond with a fish tail.
A diamond with a fish tail. Could do that.
Yeah, I like that.
Could do interesting.
I don't know about that one.
I'm trying, okay?
I mean, it's well drawn. I worry what teenagers might do with it.
I don't get it, and I don't intend to. Okay.
Probably for the best.
It's got a kelpie feel. Diamond and triangle. Okay, let's give it a go. I'm glad I got the chat up. This is
a fantastic innovation.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like it that much. Maybe it's the horizontalness of
Why don't you do a vertical fish?
vertical fish coming up. Like it's strung up.
Yeah,
That's so horrible.
I mean for the fish.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm
Mm.
sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat.
Fishy? No spine. God, so demanding. No, I'm joking. No spine, just bud. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, that's nice.
Maybe that?
But there's that spine again.
True. I feel like it needs something more, though.
That's nice.
What do you think? Yeah? I like this one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good.
What word's that?
Ngutam. You can just do Ngutam.
Sorry. Move. Sorry, what now?
NG, like
N.
yeah, like
N or M?
Norman Gerhard UTAM. Norman Gerhard. All right, so I don't know the things that pop into my head. Who can really explain them? All right,
No,
so
no one can, my friend.
what they've tried, they brought in teams. So we need an L, I believe. No, we have L. That's Lupit, isn't it? So
Yeah,
we
Lupit.
need a yod, the ya. And oh, we don't have much. We have yon, which is quick. We have yusu, which is turn. And we have yo, which is the proper name. They've put together a sound law for you, Lucy, where ng becomes m in front of a u.
Thanks. Oh, you guys promised you wouldn't make fun of me. Okay, come on.
Oh, no. No. Well, okay, so here's what we should do here. We have either quick or turn, which give us, as the chat is pointing out, both of them might involve those action lines that we've been using.
Okay, I like those. I enjoy.
The chat is having a massive I Love Lucy fest.
Oh, well, thank you. Speed lines. Okay, so what's the word and what does it mean?
The word is yon, Jon, and it means quick or fast.
Oh, it means quick. Okay, interesting. So, I mean, we could just do,
What's a fast animal?
a cheetah?
A chicken.
A chicken. A chicken.
Chicken.
A running chicken. Hold on. 1 second.
Yeah, it's got to be a running chicken. But I think the chicken should be much simpler because it's running.
Hold on. Chicken with speed lines.
Although remember that we have trouble with horizontals because of the grain. So what if you did them diagonal? Yeah, like that. Or the other way, depending on artistic sensibilities. The trouble will be to try and distinguish it from bukak.
Yes, but diving. I mean, we could just rotate. No, we can't rotate it. That looks weird. Yeah, why don't we try and draw the chicken more in action? So if I start with the speed lines, you know, look, he's really going for it.
Mm-hmm. He really is.
Fast bird. That'll do. What do you think?
That'll do it.
Okay, fast bird, fast bird.
Jon. Jon. So the writing system, how it works so far is we're going to make it something phonetically based, but we're just coming up with the core symbols that will give us one for each consonant. And then we will probably, well, we'll have to call it a day. But after that, I would like to innovate it so that we have one for each CV sequence, consonant vowel sequence. But we can have alphabetic pkwak for now, or maybe an abjad pkwak because we don't have separate ones for vowels. Okay, so then next we are going to we need wa. What
Okay.
is we have wra. Wra is fire.
Ooh,
I think that's a
fire's
good
a
one.
fun one.
Fire is a fun one to draw.
Mm. So
Quain was nabugida. Yeah, we could do that. We could definitely do that. I think that would be fun. I just think it's
do you
so
think?
rare that I make that I ever make a language. I can't say that I've really made Quack. My contribution has been pretty minor. But it's so rare that I ever get to make one that works with a syllabary. Okay, what do we have here? Fire.
Or maybe there should be more. Something like that? Or does it look more like trees?
It does look a
That's
little
a
bit like trees.
like a forest,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I might save that though. Because I quite enjoy.
We
Okay,
have
well, do we have a word that is needed for forest?
I don't know if we have forest as a root. No, we don't. But let's keep it because we will. We'll need one at some point.
Yeah. All right, that's saving for later.
All right, so
Okay, I'm obsessed with spines, maybe.
you want the spines, but fire has no spine. That sounds
Ominous.
Yeah, well, it sounds ominous. Then you think about it, and it actually sounds kind of silly.
Possibly.
What about something with action lines again? Because the sun has rays coming off of it. Maybe the fire has rays coming off of it.
Thing.
Oh, Alethea says the protoscript should have circular direction of writing because it's on a coconut. I kind of like that idea. Like, we could go in a spiral.
Ooh, clockwise or anti-clockwise spiral.
Well, that depends on which side in the Great Quack Civil War you took.
Fair. What do you think of this? This one?
I kind of like that.
Yeah, it could look like a person screaming, but it kind of looks like the face-ish of the sun/Phoenix. So it kind of think fire should be asymmetrical. To me, I feel like fire should be symmetrical. If your fire has a spine, it may be a lion. Okay, I really like this.
All right.
I think.
So let it be written. So let it be done.
I'm gonna go for it. Okay. And the pronunciation was?
Wra. W-R-A.
Lovely. What's left?
All right. How many do we have here? We should have
1, 2, 3, 4. 15.
Yeah, 15 is all we need. P, B, T, D,
Perfect.
K, G, M, N, Eng, R, L, Y, W, S, H. We're good. We have everything.
Lovely.
Okay, so we have 15 minutes left. Let's do an experiment. If we wanted to make this into an abjad, which is it's like an alphabet, but you don't write the vowels. I don't know if that rings any bells for you, Lucy.
Yes.
Slightly.
Wonder what that's like.
So, given that just for time constraints, this is all we can really work with, how would we simplify these if we were writing on paper with a brush?
Okay. Probably, I would say. Oops. Let me just. I'm thinking like this. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Or something. Repeat.
Oh, echoed words. That's so cool. So here's a cool idea. Poetry written inside the coconut that's intended to loop so that no matter where you start reading it and what direction you read it in, it still makes up a poem.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I love that. What do you think of these?
So keep in mind that with the brush, you may be under pressure not to lift the brush as you type. Right. Oh dear, brain broken by technology.
Ooh. That's fun.
Yeah, I kind of like that. How did you make that?
There's two. I did lift the. So I did.
What would it look like if you didn't lift it?
Bit of a mess. It needs lifting. And then Nakri would be that. I know it doesn't look like it. But do you see where I've got it from?
Mm-hmm. Here, could you write them sort of side by side? Is that possible so we can see the evolution? Is that super annoying to do?
Yeah, a little bit. That's fine. Oh, come on, Naki, you can do it. Everyone pray for my computer. He is an old man. But he does his best.
And one day, Lucy, we'll hit the big time and we'll be able to get that new computer.
Oh, that would be great. That would be great. Okay, and then...
That's pretty... I get a kind of hiragana vibe from that one, especially.
I get a hiragana and also Hebrew script vibe from all of these, which makes sense due to the languages that I know how to write. Yeah. And then this one. Ooh. Oh, it's a Dalit.
Oh no.
What do you...
Don't do this to me.
Yeah,
where all the letters in an alphabet are just basically rotations of the other ones. It's perverse. You have the entire possibility space open to you, and you choose to make everything a rotation of the same shape. I hate it. I hate it. Okay.
Oh dear. I like
Latin,
that.
Latin alphabet.
Really cute.
Latin alphabet hardest hit, by the way. Yeah, I like that. I like the little Z shape that keeps showing up.
Sweet.
Okay, this is a really important one.
Yeah, I know. This is why I'm... But I just want to make sure it feels quick to write.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mot is an onigiri. So says the chat.
It is.
I'm hungry.
It is. Yeah. I may eat after this. I have a brownie waiting for me. He's nice and chunky, Ship. Or is that a bit much? Maybe.
I'd love to be able to keep some of that detail in the... like a big 3. It's kind of like a big 3, then with a little hat on the top. What if you did like a... Oh, that's kind of cool.
Cute. Oh, that's quite cute.
Yeah, that's quite cool.
I'm going to keep that like that for now, and then... I feel like if you were going to be lazy, it would just be that.
But that's 3 strokes. So that's actually not that lazy. I think it needs to be lazier.
Lazy enough? 2.
Can you do it in 1?
It can... It's kind of a mess.
That's a mess.
No, I feel like that. I feel like it's going to be a circle with a cross.
The cross just seems kind of
Just make it this.
antithetical to the spirit of the ones we've done so far, though.
Just make it a spiral.
Yeah, make it a spiral. Like with... Yeah. Yeah.
Right up.
Yeah.
Okay. Nutam. That's kind of cute. What do you think?
Yeah, an 8 with a little... with a little hat.
Oh, this is I don't even. Oh. No, edit redo.
What's it gonna be?
So we've got... Does he look fast?
I think we need to actually indicate the lines. So yes, that, but with a little bit of action for the lines. You know what I mean by the line? Yeah. Something like that.
This one's very difficult.
Why don't you just do a little a Z over there?
At the bottom?
Yeah. Like the same Z that you've been doing in Mot and in Lupit. You could just do it in Yon. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so it's got the base of the pukak.
Oh, I'm making a writing system that I would hate to learn. And by
Yeah, you'd hate this.
I mean you. You are making it. I would hate to learn it. I'm just an observer.
That's cute. What do you think?
It's a quadruple U.
It is.
It's a W with a W on top.
It is. It's a Wario. Not W. Double. Shall I just do that?
That works. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah,
Okay.
Nakri and Re will destroy me. Certainly.
Nakri and Re. Really?
Yeah, they look the
Oh,
same.
No, they don't.
They
one's
do.
a spiral and one's crossed over.
Yeah, but they look the
You're
same.
silly. Nah.
They do. You know, the brain doesn't
No.
store things exactly as little photographs. It stores certain features, and the features that mine is storing are not the ones that yours is storing.
Okay. Well, apologies.
By the way, that's not me speaking as a linguist. That's me speaking as a frustrated learner.
Oops. Yes, I know. So, yeah. Maybe? What do you think?
That's kind of nice.
Has a feel.
How are you going to do that one? Can you get that one down to one stroke?
I could do that, but I feel like it needs a thing.
What if you do a little loop-de-loo around the end?
So
do what you did before, and then, yeah.
I'm making things that you would hate even more.
Yeah, I know. But that's actually realistic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hard to write, to be honest.
You could just do for Girak, you could just do something pointing up and then the same thing pointing down. Oh, Girak is going to look so good.
Something like that?
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that too.
They feel nice and smooth.
All right. Home stretch here.
Nearly done. What do you think of just that?
Many different variations of this very script. Maybe you could combine the first two and then add the second one as a little line on the side. That's pretty.
That's nice. Yeah, I like that.
Ooh,
it's got the leaves blowing in the wind feel.
Mm-hmm. What's going to happen with Titi?
Oh, lordy. Right. Okay, I'm thinking...
Yeah, echo of words. Angular bawur looks a bit like a firework, and rounded moat looks a bit like onigiri.
I enjoy. What do you think of that?
It's a bit complicated.
You're not wrong.
What about just a single stroke off to the side, or like a little dot to represent the legs?
Oops. That?
Maybe not crossing, just like a little dot. Well, like a little bit. Sorry, I'm bad at this. I have something very specific in my head, like a little slash, but oriented the other way. Yeah.
That way?
Yeah, what about that? Do we like it? I don't think we like it.
It's not the most comfortable to... I know I'm right-handed, so obviously...
Ooh, could we have a script that's good for left-handed people, please?
I can try and write with my left hand.
Maybe another day. We're
Oh,
coming
God.
close to the end here, so let's finish up here with the deep. Maybe it is just a double loopy friend.
What do you guys think? Vertical. Oh, like that?
Yeah, that's nice.
All right. And then
the final lovely.
Right. So that one was up. I think we should do
ship vertical
Ooh.
scripts for left-handed people. I gotta look into this. I just wrote some cards and, dear blah blah blah. It's very nice to etc. And then I finished, pouring my heart out with all these beautiful words and emotions. And then I go to sign and I notice that I've just smudged the entire thing. And then I say, well, that's from the heart, so we'll leave it.
The pain of the left-handed. What do you think of that?
That's kind of cool.
Where's the sun? Because the sun.
Mm-hmm.
I
like that.
I enjoy that.
I might simplify some of these myself if I ever want to write Quack. But
I enjoyed the squiggles.
This is nice. This is very nice. Oh, Lucy, well done. This has been really, really cool.
Oh, good. I would enjoy if it was syllables a lot, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
Well, we'll have to make some more. We'll have to do this again and come up with some more graphemes so that we can do it as syllables.
yeah.
All right. So I think this is our time. Friends, thank you so much for joining us. Let me just scoot back over. Let's just take one last look at what Lucy has created. Be in awe. This is absolutely delightful and beautiful. And it's not the last we'll have seen of this, but for today, we'll say our goodbyes. YouTube, thank you so much for joining us. This has been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for being a part of this channel, viewing, subscribing, commenting. Those of us who subscribe on, who help us on Patreon, we appreciate all of you members of the Discord. This has been an absolute delight over the past 11 months. And just imagine, in just 11 months, we've gone from nothing to 2,000. So who knows where we'll get to by this time next year. So thanks again to all of you. It's been an absolute joy. I'm gushing. All right, I'll stop. Lucy, anything to say?
No, thank you guys. I had fun. And I hope you enjoyed my random squiggles. Thanks for your help.
We'll see you next time, YouTube. And chat, thank you so much for making this such a delightful stream. And, this whole past year has been immeasurably bettered because of your presence. So thank you again from me and Lucy. I'm sure I'll stop talking so you can say thanks.
Yes, no, thank you guys. Obviously it's scarier for me than Colin to be on screen because stream because he's so used to it. But thank you for being supportive, and thank you so much for 2,000 subs. We appreciate you.
Yeah, to be honest, it wasn't easy at first. The first few times I streamed, I was definitely nervous. I didn't know what to do. I was overwhelmed by all the programs and everything, but Lucy helped me through it. And at this point
you and tech.
well, no, it's not tech really, is it? It's these little graphical interfaces. But it's a joy.
UI?
Yeah, UI. I don't consider myself a user. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
So an absolute joy to have you on, Lucy. Thanks once again. And
that's okay. Well done. I'm very proud of you. You are the talent.
But I will do a little bit of housekeeping before we go. Next week, I am going to be in transit back down South America way. So there will be no stream on Tuesday. So we will skip next week, and we will see you again the week after, from a different vantage point. Once again, out of the normal studio for a while, but I'm gonna escape the cold. So not sorry. All right. So until week after next, I will see you in the Discord if you're on. And otherwise, niskam, everyone. Thanks again.
Niskam.